Welcome friends to Muskrat Links. Today we have a very special video. We are going to be making some huge upgrades to our golf simulator here in the garage. Special thanks to our friends at Carl's Place for helping make this happen. I've been using this golf simulator for over 2 years now, so I can't wait to show you guys the huge upgrades we are making here. But first, let's talk about how this thing has fared over the 2 years and almost 50,000 golf balls that I've hit into it. Let's go. So for those of you that are new to the channel or haven't seen our golf simulator yet, we live here in New Hampshire, right? It snows like 6 months of the year pretty much. So we need a way to play golf inside and deliver you guys some awesome content throughout the winter. So 2 years ago, I built a DIY, super cheap, super safe, retractable golf simulator here in my garage, and it has gone absolutely viral. I have been answering questions every day. I've answered hundreds of questions for you guys, thousands of comments on that video, helping you guys build your golf simulators in your house. So I've been using this for a long time now. I've hit tens of thousands of golf balls into this. So let's talk about how it's worked, what the features are of the simulator, and what big upgrades we are bringing you guys today. All of the information about this golf simulator can be found on our website, www.muskratlinksgolf.com. Go check it out. You can find all the links for this build. You can find lots of cool golf balls that you guys have shared with the community, golf ball hunting. And of course, you can purchase some Muskrat Links golf products if you want as well. Help support the channel that way. I really appreciate it. But if not, go ahead and tap that subscribe button. Join the Muskrat Links golf team today. Leave a comment down below. That is more than enough support. Thank you guys so much for all of that. But yeah, let's check out the simulator and dive right in. All right, I'm not going to go over everything here for you guys because we've got the video on that already. But the bottom line, the thing you need to know is I use a SkyTrak over there, the original SkyTrak. It does a fantastic job of reading all of the ball data, not estimating, but measuring it, which is exactly what we need for simulator play. We have it's actually a baseball stance mat here, and I bought a gung-ho holy grail hitting strip there to help protect me when I'm playing so I don't get a bunch of joint damage from hitting so many golf balls. And if you look up at the ceiling here, this is actually retractable. You can see we've got these mesh tarps sewn together here, and if you look all the way up past the spiders, you can see that we've got a track up there, so you can slide this whole thing back. This whole thing collapses right up into the wall, and you can pull a car into the garage on this side. My biggest issue is I don't pull the car into the garage on this side anymore. This doesn't necessarily need to be retractable. It doesn't need to be easily collapsible. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a few upgrades that make it better suited for the garage use, for how I'm using it today. And as you can see, we've got one of the major upgrades right there, laying out flat to help get it nice and smooth. Let's jump in and talk about the upgrades. So one of the things that has worn down a little bit over time, and this makes sense given how many shots we've taken, is this gung-ho golf holy grail hitting strip. This hitting strip has been great, but as you can see here, it's kind of sunken down in the middle of it. It's made kind of a little bit of a valley in there where I've taken so many divots and stuff. And that does actually affect the ball flight a little bit because the SkyTrak has to be on the same exact level as your hitting mat and your hitting area here. And when this starts sinking down a little bit here, making a bit of a divot, a gully in the middle, it can affect the data gathered by the SkyTrak if the ball is kind of starting out below the level of the SkyTrak. I mean, it's not major, it's not that big a deal, but it's something to watch out for. So if anything's worn down the most, it's gonna be this hitting strip over 50,000 golf shots. Now, one of the things that has worn down the least is actually our impact screen. I bought this from Carl's Place originally, and I bought a square one because my intention was, I'm hitting off center, right? So we've got our hitting strip here. We're kind of hitting forward here. We're hitting a little bit off to the center of this hitting screen. So we're actually hitting like right about here, right? So my idea was once this got worn out a little bit, I could actually rotate this 90 degrees, the whole screen 90 degrees, and then I've got an entire new area to start wearing out a little bit. But honestly, having hit tens of thousands of balls, even this isn't wearing out enough for me to even rotate it once yet. So I imagine I've got maybe 10,000, 20,000 more balls I can hit into this side before it starts getting worn out to the point where I want to rotate it. And then I can do that 3 more times. I can wear out this side, I can wear out that side, I can wear out that side, even before I start considering buying a new impact screen. So this has been fantastic so far. Really happy with that purchase. So when the folks at Carl's Place reached out to me saying, hey, we absolutely love your sim build video, let's get you some upgrades, I said, absolutely fantastic. That sounds sounds great. So they sent over a couple things for us to install and test today. We've got a brand new stance mat, which is down here. This is the Carl's Hot Shot golf mat. And they sent us over a couple hitting inserts to test out, because you know me, I'm all about the data. I want to test it. I want to see the numbers. So we've got a couple different hitting strips to test out on the mat. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get it installed. I'll set you guys up. We'll time lapse it a little bit, and then we will hit some golf shots and we'll break it in the best way I know how, with the hole-in-one. That's right, we're getting a hole-in-one in this video, absolutely. So, all right, out with the old, in with the new, let's get it rolling. As we clean up the old hitting area and start installing our new hotshot mat, I want to give you guys some more backstory on this viral build. I spent hundreds of hours researching and designing sim cages long before settling on what I considered to be the best option for my needs. Many of these hours were spent on the golf simulator forums, which I highly suggest you check out if you're looking for inspiration for your build. I still check the forums literally every day, and I'm deeply involved in helping other people build their ideal golf simulators, including subscribers, local golf courses, and retail indoor golf venues, both old and new. Carl's Place is the most trusted name in the golf simulator world, and I was able to get you guys a 5% off discount code. Use the code Muskrat5 on anything from a replacement hitting strip like we're testing here in the video to a fully decked out simulator bay and beyond. Now is the perfect time to start building your dream golf simulator, especially heading into the winter season. Do yourself a favor and click the link in the description to start exploring and take advantage of this generous discount. I've also added a perks section to our website where you can find this discount code and other benefits of being a part of the Muskrat Links golf team. I am more than happy to help you guys out with your build, so if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email. Looks like it's time to install the new hitting strips here. Let's get back to it. Well, that took me, I think, less than 10 minutes to do overall, which was fantastic. Bringing the rubber hammer was a 10 out of 10 idea. We probably could have finished it in like 8 minutes if I started with the rubber mallet, but it's all together. It looks great. As you guys saw in that little time lapse, I have 2 different hitting inserts to test out here for you guys. So let's just quickly talk about the differences between the two and which one I think I'm gonna like best, then we test them. All right, so here we go. We've got the standard hitting strip. This is the one that comes with the hot shot mat, I'm pretty sure. And then we have the foam hitting strip. You can see it's got like a chunkier layer of foam here. There you go, there's a little bit of a better angle at it. This one I believe actually takes real tees, which is nice, and it also has spots for rubber tee holes if you wanted to put some of those in as well. So the standard one kind of has that extra bonus accessibility to it, and the foam one is the one that is slightly better designed to prevent injuries. And this to me is one of the biggest things you can have in your indoor golf simulator. If you're gonna be hitting it tens of thousands of shots, it's gonna help protect your joints as well, which is again a key reason why I would like this one probably better than this one. But we're gonna take them out to the range, we'll install them both, we'll test them out, and we'll see which one I like more. So next thing we gotta do, if you guys will notice, we have kind of an extra dip here now. There's a bit of a ramp to get back up, so the balls won't actually roll back up onto the hitting mat like they did before with my other one. And then this means we actually need to raise up the level of our SkyTrak over on this side as well. We'll probably put another little green strip there, and we'll make sure we get them to the right height so it's level with our hitting area. All right, let's get the SkyTrak set up, get one of these guys plugged in, and get onto the simulator. Oh my God, my arms are sore. Okay, first thing I notice, the stance mat is much more supportive than the other one. It feels a little bit more springy, a little bit more responsive, but I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? I'm actually taller too. I'm gonna be out of frame now, oh my goodness. I can feel the couple inches taller than I am, that's interesting. Stance mat feels great. We got plenty of room on here as well, just as big as the old one, if not a little bit bigger. I wanted to keep the hitting area pretty close to this side as I can. I didn't wanna move it closer to that side because then we end up hitting, you know, a little bit too close to this edge. So I don't quite have enough room in my garage the way it's set up to be hitting dead down the line central, which obviously you guys have seen if you've watched anything on my channel before. We go off center a little bit to the right and kind of are aiming at this side of the screen to hit like a straight shot. It's right in here, right? That's the design. We've got the standard hitting strip in there first. We've got our Vice Pro Plus here. I like to take a few swings just to see how it feels here. We've got the 46-degree pitching wedge up here first. So we'll hit a few normal ones, and then we'll hit a few chunky ones to see if we can feel the difference between the standard hitting strip and the foam hitting strip. See which insert we like better, see what they give us for numbers here. So, all right, let's do some warm-ups, then we'll do some standard pitching wedge shots. Ooh. First impressions, I hit that one a little chunky and I could definitely feel the club decelerating in my hands a little bit, and then of course grabbing and pulling a little bit to the left. So you can see that result right there already, which is a really good sign for realism. Numbers wise, looking pretty much perfect for my pitching wedge. It was pulled left and long, of course. That's kind of what happens with a little bit of a chunk pull. You can actually see my divot pattern there moving a little bit out to in and being turned over a smidge, so that's pretty cool. All right, let's try to get ball first, shall we? This should be like a 127 carry if we get a nice smooth shot here. Much better, that's beautiful. Nice little ball flight there. Carried 137, I think, a little bit of a strong carry for me. Again, I think it went a little bit further because I pulled it a little bit. I also didn't align this actually, so like being straight on, hitting it straight, I didn't do any alignment. I kind of just tossed it up here and hoped for the best, so. Yeah, it is. There's a gap here, actually. I need to shove everything in, just like close the door a little bit this way. That's why everything's going a little bit to the left. I can fix that. Yep, that's enough. That should make the difference right there. That's the alignment we were looking for there. Beautiful little tight draw there with the pitching wedge. 138 carry, getting slightly more distance out of it still, but I'm staying nice and compact, putting some good swings on it. That's a gem right there. All right, let's hit a few chunky ones and see how this standard hitting strip feels. One other benefit that I'm seeing right away is it's not like popping itself out of the stance mat like my old one was, because I had to cut it in myself. And I did a pretty good job cutting it in, you know, but it gets loosened up over time. It's not a perfect rectangle. This was designed to fit in here, so it's staying down nicely, which is great. I don't have to like do this after every shot to whack it back down. All right, well, you guys saw how far those were carrying. They were carrying like 135. So let's hit a few chunky ones and see what happens here. Oh, that is chunky. Yeah, definitely feel the punishment on that one, that's for sure. All right, maybe that was a little bit too exaggerated of a chunky shot. Let's try to get a little bit more ball with the ground, but on the old hitting strip, that would have been smooth and kind of glided under it. That one, you felt that chunk, that's for sure. That's gonna make the simulator play a lot more realistic, I'll tell you what. So, all right, slightly less chunky. Not 4 inches behind the ball, but like 1 inch behind the ball. Here we go. Oh yeah, you can definitely feel that one. You can feel it kind of up through your arms too. Like I can feel it up into my elbows. You definitely get the like response from hitting the ground first. So realism, definitely there with this hitting strip. Is it gonna be the greatest on your joints? Hard to say. If you're chunking a lot of balls, you'll definitely be feeling it, but again, that's what happens, right? Let's try to hit one more nice smooth one here, then we'll put the foam hitting strip in there and we can kind of compare the numbers. Plenty on that one. Beautiful little draw there. Pulled it a hair to the left, carrying out nicely, like 138 carry. All right, good enough for me. Let's swap these, install the other one, and go again. Hopefully I can do this pretty quick here for you guys. Let's just, badoop, take that out. Easy as you like. Sorry, SkyTrak. I know the SkyTrak's not gonna be perfectly balanced now anymore either, but we'll just have to deal with it. We can make some adjustments, easy enough. All right, that hitting strip went in there quite nicely. The foam on the underside of the standard one here is actually a bit squishier than the foam on the underside of this, well, foam one, I guess. This one feels a little bit harder and firmer, which ironically is going to be easier on us because it's gonna kind of deflect us a little bit easier than this one, which is gonna kind of like grab a little bit more and kind of put in a little bit more resistance when you hit it. So, all right, let's put him off to the side here. They should be the exact same height, so the SkyTrak should be in pretty good shape overall. All right, let's get you in there. Okay, I think we are in good shape here. Let's try a nice normal swing with the foam insert here. See how this hitting strip compares. Good contact, a little bit of a divot after the ball. Nice little ball flight there. 134 carry, pretty much perfect. Okay, so far so good. We'll hit another nice kind of good swing. No chunks yet. Yeah, numbers looking pretty much identical. Ball speed was a little bit lower on that one because I was trying to swing a little bit smooth. I think I saw 96 when I had 99 on the last one, but that makes sense. All right, let's hit another one here. Felt pretty good, pulled it a little bit to the left for sure. Yep, reflected in the ball flight, excellent. That's gonna be probably a lot closer to the numbers we had on the last one, yeah. Quite a bit further on the carry. Their ball speed might even be over 100 here. Yeah, 102 on the ball speed, you can see it there. I know my shots, guys, what can I say? Let's try taking a nice chunky divot here and see what the results are. See if we get more of the kind of glide effect, which is what I'm expecting, or if it still grabs the club and eats it up a little bit. All right, let's see. Big chunker right here. 3 inches behind the ball. Oh yeah, that would have been destroyed by the other mat. That would have been grabbed and yanked out of the sky. That one, it still punished me pretty significantly, but not nearly as bad as that one. And I did not feel any kind of like big aches or pains in my elbows. I couldn't feel it vibrating all the way up my arms. It definitely kind of kicked it and glided it a little bit more than the other one. So it's definitely doing what it said it was going to do, which for me is big because I'm getting old, guys. I'm a skeleton pretty much here. A 32-year-old skeleton, man. I need all the help I can get not hurting myself. So I'm a big fan of staying safe, staying out of the hospital. All right, light divot here, let's see. Or light chunk, I should say. Yep, definitely hit the ground first, then the ball, not what you wanna do. But we were punished for it a little bit, but not as significantly and not as painfully as the other one. So I will say I'm definitely a fan of this for continued play, continuous play on the simulator. This is probably going to be my go-to hitting strip because again, I would like to stay safe, #1 priority. Okay, I think we are ready to take this out for the big test. Let's go pick a golf hole. Let's see if we can get a hole-in-one. Why does this one say Bryson's house? Okay guys, you are not gonna believe what I found just like scrolling through the new trending courses on TGC 2019. I found Bryson's hole-in-one challenge over his house. I was not expecting to be doing this today at all in this video, but we are 100% gonna do it. This looks exactly like his house. Hitting over it, we got, was it 93 yards, 30 feet downhill into that really close pin location there. If you guys haven't been watching those shorts on YouTube, definitely go check them out. But apparently this is what we're doing today for the hole-in-one, and it really couldn't be better. It kind of just fell into my lap. So, okay, we're looking at like an 85-yard shot, so it's gonna be 60 degree. Maybe 62? Well, it's like a 85-ish yard shot the way it's playing, so let's do 62 degree and see how many turns this takes us, right? Come on now, we could definitely do this. Any first tryers in the chat? Oh my gosh, that's a really good first try. Okay, we're cooking. Let's give it a little bit more beans here. Just put it a little further back in the stance. That's gonna break his windows. Bryson, I'm sorry. Oh yes, we didn't break his house, that's good. Got that one a little thin. Also, shout out to whoever made this so quickly. I mean, I don't know if this existed before, I doubt it, but we'll take it now. Is it the right number? In the right direction? Oh, good shot, close. It's so visually intimidating to hit it shorter. It's like, you're gonna hit the house if you don't swing hard, so it's really hard to like take some off of it and try to land it just on the front of the green, but we'll try. It's not my house after all, so. Be good, fade a little. Go a little right for me. Oh, inches, so close. All right, I don't know what number shot we're on here. I'm not keeping track in my head. You guys will know. Probably because it's on screen now playing with music because it's about to go in. Hit the stick. Wait, this could be good. Go right for me. Oh. My biggest issue is because this is only one hole, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get a replay of the shot. It might just like end the round right when the ball goes in, so you might not get a replay. And I tell you what, SkyTrak's been reading great off these mats as well. 0 misreads so far, which is fantastic. Maybe it'll hit the stick. Or the cup. Oh, very close. Whew, it's coming. One other thing I will say is this whole setup has not moved anywhere yet. There's no like sliding around, there's no adjustments I see. Everything's all still flush to where we left it. It is staying on the ground, which is great. Definitely like that compared to the previous one. All right, I've only got a few more before I have to go pick up my daughter from school, so let's see if we can make them count. Ooh, I like the shot. Be the good one, come on. Oh, it needs to work a little more right. That's the distance though, yeah, I felt it. You can tell. All right, last shot for me for now. I'll see you guys, well, right after the shot, I guess, later tonight when we try again. Or maybe we'll just hit it right now. Maybe just now. I mean, it's online. Be the right number, go a little. It's gonna be short, just roll out, release. Oh, it's dead online. Okay, run it back a little later tonight. We're getting this thing done. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We actually did a bunch of rock climbing after school today as well. So back to it, we probably got about another 45 minutes here of nap time. So is it possible to get a hole-in-one in 45 minutes? Absolutely. I'm gonna do a little strategy change here. Swap it over to the 58 degree. I don't like how it's like one hop and then stopping. You want something that's gonna roll a little bit if you're gonna make a hole-in-one. So we're gonna club up a little bit and take a little bit off to try to take the spin off the shot. That's the play. Could be, it's a good line. First shot with this club. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got the right strategy, everybody. We know what we're doing. That is clearly the play. I'll let you guys in on a little secret too. I'm thinking about doing a video trying to get the perfect golf shot. Some people might say any golf shot is perfect if it goes in the hole, right? But I'm talking about zero sideways spin, like dead on a line, perfectly centered shot, right down the line, no off angle left or right, zero side spin. Is it even possible? I don't know. So we'll keep an eye on those things. I mean, we'd like to hit something close to that for these shots, right? So let's keep an eye on that side spin and see what we get. I mean, that's a really good shot. Is it in the hole? No, not even close, but it is a really good shot. What do we get? Any side spin? Yeah, 345 side spin. Still a little bit high. What is more likely to happen first? Me blade one into Bryson's house or me actually get the ball in the hole? I'm shocked we haven't bladed one into the house yet, honestly. Wait, jar? There it is. We got car and house at the same time. Okay, sorry, Bryson. You can send me the bill for that one. Won't happen again. Actually, probably will. It's only a matter of time. Playing a little too close to the hosel on that one. A little bit of golf ball paint right there. That's not what you want to see. Back to the 62. I wasn't getting the rollout I was hoping for with the 58, so let's just do the one hop, stop, spin it back with the 62. Spinning off the hill, hold up, hold up. Yes? Ah, just short. All right, we are back out here. It is the middle of the night now. Everybody's asleep, which means it's time for the hole-in-one. We've had to throw the sweatpants on because it is just above freezing out here. Actually, we can check. Yeah, it's like 44 in here right now. No worries. The heat of the hole-in-ones will keep us warm. Let's get stretched back out and get this thing done. Felt good. Go. I think it's got to go a little. Wait a minute. Slam dunk? Oh, no. That was such a good shot. Oh, man. All right, well, that's our clip for the close one. Now the next clip you see is in the hole, right? That's how this works. Come on now, right here.
Later that same evening.
I'm gonna try something a little bit different here. We're gonna use an ionomer cover ball for a few shots. This might not even make the video, but I want a little bit of a higher launching. This is gonna be like 6,000 less RPMs of backspin. So I'm hoping to get a little rollout out of here because like the one hop stop is like, you're not gonna get a hole-in-one with that. You're gonna get a hole-in-one with something that either rips back a lot and you're passing the hole or rolls out a lot and is passing the hole. So for this specific shot where we have to hit it high and it has to roll out, ionomer might be the play. Controversial, but let's see what we can do here. It launches itself very high. Imagine first shot with the ionomer ball. What do we got here? Oh, look at the rollout on that thing. Okay. I kind of like this strategy here. There are very, very, very few instances in golf where an ionomer ball is better than a urethane ball, but this is pretty much the exact shot, so. Shout out to the Muskrat Links golf team for sending in some of their pictures of their golf ball collection. Check this out, guys. There you go, live on stage here. Some beautiful golf ball hunting collections inspired by Muskrat Links. Go ahead and send me all of your golf ball hunting collections. Send me your cool golf balls. Post them on the Muskrat Links golf website. We've got so much awesome stuff on there. I love seeing all the cool rare golf balls that you guys have found in your collections as well. It really means a lot to me to see that you guys are out there having fun, doing the same thing we are doing out here. And now, I think it's time to show you guys a little hole-in-one action. Maybe. Hold the phone, kick right for me a little. Oh, okay, okay. That's exactly the shot shape we're looking to see here. Come on, let's drain this thing. I mean, I like that one. I like that one a lot.
I like that one a lot. Oh! I'm telling you guys, the one that goes in is the one that lands short and just rolls right up there. Just like Bryson was doing in the video. Yeah? I'm listening. That could be it. There it is. Perfectly executed right in there. It was not long after we swapped to the Ionim Recover ball either. And I told you guys that's how we were gonna do it. Bryson DeChambeau over the house, challenge completed, I guess. We weren't intending to do that, but we absolutely did. I don't know how many shots it took me. The number will be right here. Feels like it was about 212. That's my best guess, actually. From the morning session, the afternoon session to now, but we've absolutely done it. Well, let's go ahead and wrap this video up. I wanna give you guys my verdict on this nice new stance mat and hitting strips. And a big thank you to Carl's Place for sending over this brand new hotshot mat and the hitting strips for me to test out. Like I said, I think my personal favorite is going to be the foam one because I do long sessions going for absolutely crazy shots out there on the simulator, so I need as much joint relief as I can to protect myself. But hey, the standard one is really awesome too. It gives you that good feedback, so if you're someone who's kind of learning the game of golf, want to use a simulator to really test things out, to feel out your swing, that is gonna be a great one for you to use. And the ability to put a real tee in it too, very useful. And I'm really happy to have gotten you guys that nice 5% discount to Carl's Place as well. Go ahead and use that, take advantage of it. If you're looking to build a simulator, you can build something cheap and safe like I have, or you can build something as big and grand as you want. You could put in a $30,000 launch monitor and computer and entertainment system in there if you want. It's all there on Carl's Place, which is really cool. So go ahead and take advantage of that. And of course, visit the Muskrat Links Golf website as well, www.muskratlinksgolf.com. Tap subscribe if you haven't already. We've got some more banger videos coming out soon, including another golf ball hunting video, which may or may not be next week. So stay tuned for that one. Have a happy Thanksgiving, everybody, if that is something you choose to celebrate. Give us a follow on our other socials as well. But I think that's gonna be it for me. Have fun out there, everyone. Hole in one again, let's go.